Hi, chat. I'm Firefang. I'm Firefang.
You just got
That's Firefang.
mauled. Share this with all your friends to totally
That's
coconut
Firefang.
maul
Firefang.
them.
Perfect timing. Howdy, everyone. Howdy, howdy. We're about to start Campground Despair lore. That just in time for the Campground Despair lore. Perfect timing, everyone. Howdy, everyone. I'm Dark. Campground Danganronpa MC. Campground Despair is a collaboratory roleplay event by Star Labs events based on the Danganronpa franchise. During these lore streams, I may be quiet or not respond to chat. As a camper, I've got a lot to do behind the scenes. I am going to have to minimize chat during lore. Hi, everyone. Let's see who's all here. Penguin, Nanabean, Andrew, Shrimp, Crystal Toxin, Cards, Fire, okay, Fingers, Andrew, Cat, Penguin, Fire, Shrimp, Jersey, Nanabean, Penguin, Crystal Toxin. Hi, everyone. It's lore time. It's lore time. Mixby, I've been summoned. It's Campground Despair time. I'm very excited because this is a very, very awesome. You keep repeating names. Shut the fuck up. Okay. I love lore. I love lore. It's Campground Despair lore time too. So quick trigger warning before we start today's stream. That just starts the execution music right away. So, real quick trigger warning before we start today's stream. There's gonna be a lot of shouting during the stream, especially. Like, very aggressive, like, yelling at some points. So this is just my heads up for everybody. Also, remember the command !lore. I won't be able to interact with chat that much because it will be lore. Oh, anonymous. Supposed to be, oh shit. Forgot I had that. Okay, now, we're gonna get straight into it in just a moment here. But I want to say, hope you all are prepared for today's lore, because I'm physically and mentally not, because this is gonna be great. This is gonna be fun. Anyways, chat, I hope you guys enjoy the lore, because here we go. You know, surprisingly, for the last few days, even after that birthday party for Firefang, everything just still felt weirdly off. Like, I don't know what it's about, just something doesn't feel like it's... I know I've been lying to everyone saying that I've been fine mentally, but I mean, besides that, it's been fine, shouldn't it? I mean, I'm like fine, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I mean, I should be fine. It's not too serious. I mean, what else is there for me to say? Could have been voted out again if it wasn't for saying I was the antagonist. I mean, I could have been voted out during the first trial, but... I'm just gonna take a walk to clear my mind real fast. That hurt a little bit, but I need a moment, I think. Everybody's probably asleep right now. Most likely the only one up and awake. It's been a long few days. That birthday party for Firefang knocked me out like a... hit me like a truck. Dear fuck. Everything now is more crazy than I expected. I mean, working for Nanabean, working with Chalubi on Killjoys. I don't even know the name, that's just what he's been saying all the time. I don't even know what to expect anymore, I'm being honest. What is there to expect from this camp, I guess? On the unexpected, I guess, but... From the first day I tried being the good guy, nice and all that. I tried being someone that people could hang out with. Even remember during the first game, I offered Abens to switch with me, and I tried my best to be nice to as many people as I can, but it's difficult, really difficult, because I can't stop it. I mean, I can't stop whatever's going on here without without either us having a time loop or getting punished or something. I mean, there's gonna be someone that kills now. I figured that out. He's a traitor, and I don't... Do they even get replaced? Is that even, like, a thing? Like, do they get replaced, or do... I'm walking in circles at this point. Well, not circles, more like lines, but you know, it's been a weird. Just some things feel empty. Am I not? We're down 2 people now. We're only at 14. Maybe rest in the cabin will make me feel a bit better. The fire is nice, at least. I mean, what can I say? It's nice to have a good area to hang out at. I just kind of hope this little funk that I'm in goes away soon. Hopefully. But who knows anymore? It could last a little bit. I mean, if anybody does try to attack me, I have my paintball gun. It's kind of nerve-wracking walking around.
Damien?
Huh? Hey, Void.
Let's have a little chat.
Okay. What's going on exactly?
May I ask you a question, Damien?
Sure.
Who's the enemy?
The camp, I guess, I would say.
Why are they the enemy? Why is the camp the enemy?
I mean, they're having us kill each other and consider it
Let me ask you a
fun.
question, Dark. Who killed Cryptic? Or sorry, who killed 001?
Technically cryptic, but yeah, cryptic.
Who killed Pixel?
Shrimp.
Now, was it Firefang or the other director who killed those 2?
Well, one, cryptic did it because we were all stuck in a loop of constant death, and Shrimp did it because she was
Well,
forced to.
Cryptic still did it, right?
Right, but that was to help the rest of the camp. They had reasons to do it.
Don't you find it funny that we're all thrown into this little camp here and just told, you can't leave? We just start killing each other.
Well, we were
Do you
told.
think that says more about the camp or about us, Doc?
I mean, we have been
Or
told that we.
Damien, I'm still not used to that name.
I mean, we've been told we can't leave, so. Firefang has told us.
Talk with me on the porch a little bit, Doc.
Sure.
I'll call you Doc. It feels more natural. So, I've been meaning to talk to you a little bit just because I've been noticing that, well, at this camp, there are people who help out and help other people, and then there are people like Shrimp. Kill people. And to me, Doc, it seems like you're somewhere in between. Because really, I still can't believe that you helped bake a poisonous cake and You expect us to believe that you didn't see, like, anything suspicious?
Shrimp was.
Really? You threw a glass bottle and then just forgot. I don't know about you, but whenever I attack people, in self-defense, of course, I remember it, Doc.
First off, I've already given my reasons why I didn't fucking remember. And second, how was I supposed to know no Shrimp was going to fucking kill someone with a cake? Of all things.
Didn't you notice that Shrimp was all about it a little bit? Gathering stuff, and didn't you find it kind of funny that Shrimp was making a cake without, like, the literal ultimate baker with them?
Shrimp told me that they were gonna try out baking. Like she said she was going to like try it out.
Baking. Dark. What I'm saying is this. I've talked to you a little bit about this in the past, but the way I see it is, this whole camp, it's a game. That one
Yeah, stupid one.
Dark. Sure. Still a game, isn't it?
I guess.
Dark, when you sit down and play a game, you like to look at the rules, and we were told the rules in day one. This isn't unfair. We were told what would happen if someone killed, why someone would kill. It's not like they're hiding it from us. Dark, this is a fair game. It's my job, Dark, is to win that game. And that's why I've been helping out at the trials. And that's why I've been accusing anyone, even my own cabin mates, Dark. Nothing is sacred if you want to win.
Yes, and even when you did accuse one of your cabin mates, you were still fucking wrong. And I got 3 votes to my name because of it.
Well, you, Dirk, if you heard that someone like your best friend had attacked someone with a bottle and, like, was directly implicated with the crime scene,
and then we had a psych taxi to figure out the timeline, which showed that I was there afterwards. There was clear evidence that I did nothing, that I did not kill 001 or anything.
Well, we've seen that Fire is lie and deceit, and I don't know about you. I think it's fair. It was fair to vote for you, and as I've already told you, I apologize, but I think that what I'm saying is this: if you don't want to get voted for, do not be implicated. Just don't be implicated in the crime scene. I haven't been implicated in any crime scene so far, and I'm the literal Ultimate Among Us player. Yet everyone hates me, and all of those votes were completely baseless. But that's okay.
That was yours. There was literally timeline evidence that did not show I murdered 001.
Dark, no one cares.
No one cares about your bullshit logic.
Look, there are two kinds of people here, and some people are more driven by emotion, some people are more driven by logic. And the ultimate thing is, in the end, we were like, okay, because, like, Cryptic did kill themselves, right? But also, you were there. I think you'd at least deserve a couple of votes for that. I'm okay with that. Like, we're only gonna have unanimous votes when people like Shrimp just, like, admit to a crime. Like, okay, dude, it's it's like, all right, but
yeah, and you still got voted for it too. You still got 3 votes to your name too.
I did because of those psychopaths over there.
Yeah, and I don't regret doing it either. I don't regret giving you a vote for that.
It's your vote, you can do it, Dark. But the difference between someone like me and someone like you is I'm hated because I'm doing the right thing. Because I'm trying to solve these murders. Because I'm actually sticking my nose where people aren't afraid to. You're getting voted because you're like suspicious as fuck, and you keep just, like, being there at the wrong. I don't care if it's the wrong place at the wrong time. Dark, it happened twice. And if it happens again, Dark, I don't know what to say. Like, well, what are you gonna do? Another round of NyQuil? maybe it was Neo this time, and you just trusted Neo so much that you didn't suspect he would ever murder someone. Dirk, I want you to look and know that everyone at this camp is okay with murdering people. That's what this is doing to us.
Doesn't seem like it, because if people were okay with it, they wouldn't be trying to solve the fucking murders.
Well, they're trying to solve the murder because they don't want to die. But if it's them or someone else, maybe their morals can be compromised.
Why do you still care about it, Void? About,
What am I still what?
like, just this entire thing. Like, why have you been... You said we've talked it out and, like, forgiven each other, even though you have literally still been on my ass about this entire thing.
I have. And I'm not gonna stop until Dirk. Look, if the next murder happens and it's like, and you just are not involved, then that's like one thing. But if you're involved again, Dark, what am I supposed to think? What am I supposed to think? That you're just really, really unlucky? No.
What if I get pinned for it? What if it's like an A-Ben situation? What if somebody like takes shit from me and places it at the crime scene? What if that happens?
But they didn't. Both times.
What if during the
you were
next
just-
trial?
During the next trial, I think it's been pretty clear that I've been trying to identify if people were at the thing. Like, okay, so far, if it's an A-bin situation, that's one thing. But Dark, is it gonna be an A-bin situation? What would someone even steal? Your paintball gun? You keep that with yourself on all times. Your bracelet again? I mean, at first I thought it was an 8-bin situation, but then I was like, how in the world would they steal your bracelet off of you? Dark. It was an 8-bin situation, and that's one thing. But, and Dark, trust me, I'm the person who wants to be, like, out of the whole of us here, I'm the one who most wants to be wrong here. But I think you're going to be implicated again. And I don't want to think that, Dark. I really don't. Like,
Then you really don't, and then we have these little petty fights about it.
Dark, I'm saying it because I want to warn you, Dark. I care about you. I care about this whole cabin. I care about everyone here. And I'm just letting you know. If it's either you or me, I'm choosing myself. I'd rather vote someone off accidentally than allow a potential killer to go out, Dark.
Yes, and you were still
I just want you to know.
during the first trial.
Like Dark, I'll say this much. Beyond that, there's a difference between people like you and people like Shrimp. Shrimp wasn't afraid to admit it when they got caught. Or they weren't even caught at that point. But Shrimp wasn't afraid of like the idea of being implicated. If you were just there and I don't know, you just got mad at 001 or something.
Why would I be
Just
mad at
tell us.
001? Why would I be mad at 001? We literally barely even talked.
Hell, look, Dark. Out of everyone here, I'm the person who's the most on your side.
It doesn't seem like it ever.
Dark, I want to believe you. But this ain't it. I'm just telling you that if you can find a way to regain my trust, frankly, a lot of people's trust.
I've been trying, Void. I've been actively trying.
It's been working. You've been involved with both murders. Like, look, I just... That's like the thing you keep, like, glossing over that it's not significant. That's significant. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess, like, Abbins was Abbins involved with both murders?
I mean,
Well, sorry, he wasn't directly involved, but he was, like...
yeah, the blame was pinned on him during both trials.
You admit, like, Shalubi is one thing. He was, like, chaotic. You just confuse me, is all. Because, like, I just don't, like, I'm a man of logic. And what's happening with you doesn't make sense unless there's something you're not telling us.
I've been trying to be as straightforward as I can.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh, Dark, let's go inside. It's getting cold.
Fine.
I don't want to be sleeping next to a murderer, Dark. And I'm worried that's what you're going to become or have already done. Dark, I... I'm at a loss for words, Dark. I don't know, like, it's... I don't like why people are defending you either. Like, you're not like some, like, innocent little child. I don't care if you don't remember, you smashed that bottle. You helped bake a cake. Dark, I guess what I'm saying is this. In the nicest way possible, be very mindful of your actions over the next couple of weeks.
I've been
Um,
trying. After the first trial, I have been. Do you think I expected, like,
after the
shrimp?
first trial, you're not mindful before?
I guess not, no.
Okay. I guess just like...
I
But
guess
Dark,
at first I thought this was just a stupid little joke, like a haha, like bullshit type of thing. And then I realized
then someone died, and then you're like, well, I guess it's not a joke anymore.
I,
Dark, I think... Hmm. It's been a long time since I've not taken something seriously, Dark. And I just... I worry about you. I'm like a concerned parent, Dark. I worry when you go out to do things like that sleepover. I'm impressed no one died there. Or like, like all these things. I worry. I'm like, oh no. Is he gonna be involved with another murder? Is he gonna, I don't know, quote unquote, accidentally slip a cyanide pill into someone's water glass? Like, what's gonna happen,
did
And
have someone that actually like protected me in these types of situations, and now she's dead, Boyd. Like, do you? What do you?
who's dead?
Shrimp.
Oh yeah, the murderer. Makes sense. It's not exactly a great look, Dark, to have the literal traitor be the person who watches your back. I'm just gonna say that much, okay? Like, you understand that, right?
Well, none of us knew that she was the traitor, did we?
No. What
Well, then how was I
is
supposed to know?
you?
And do I blame her for being the traitor? No, she did it for her family.
Hmm. Dark, I want you to. How old are you, Dark?
15.
Okay, that should be old enough. I want you to think back to. You assume you go to school, right? Or went to school.
Yes.
I want you to think back, like, through any history classes you've learned, and I want you to think about the kinds of things that people have justified for their family, or for all of these arbitrary concepts. Look, everything I do is for one reason, and one reason only. To win the game. I suggest you take a page out of my book. You start
Page out of your bullshit book?
playing like you mean it.
I have been trying.
Uh-huh.
Void, think in my
Sometimes...
head for a second. Do you think?
Okay.
Let's think. It's late at night. Your friend comes back with baking supplies, and you're thinking, "Oh, my friend is awake. I'll go see what they're up to." And you don't seem suspicious of them. They're just gonna go bake a cake. Okay, let me go see if I can go join them. Do you think they're gonna go murder someone with that? Fuck
This
no!
maybe. That's the thing, Doc. Like, have you noticed that I've not gone to very many of these things? Like, I went to the beach day, but that was like, okay, that had the directors there. But like, I don't go to like any of these little informal gatherings because I fear for my life. And that's like one of the things that makes us different. I don't go out there and take risks and have fun. There isn't room for having fun here, Doc. It's a death game. It's a game, but it's a death game. And in order to win, you need to play your pieces right. You need to make sure that you don't run out of gas midway through. And yeah, you just I'm again, all of this is just me being worried for you, Dark.
Void, to be
And I
fair,
guess I'm
let's
worried because
remember, my ultimate is not even in anything like this. My ultimate is to take risks and to see what happens. In paintball, you gotta take
you're the
risks.
ultimate paintballer.
In paintball, you have to take risks. You have to play risky moves to win.
Dark, do those risks ever not pan out for you? What happens then? You just give up.
I try again.
You try, and so, Dark. That's the thing. We don't always have a second chance. If I go out there and get murked by like Sylvia or someone, I don't get a redo. I don't get to retry. I don't have like. I don't know if you've seen how I dress. I'm not exactly, especially protected. Like,
Yeah, because you're doing stuff like this. You're not going to these events trying to be friendly with people. You're actively just staying in the shadows and doing. While the
I
difference.
spend my time wisely, Dark.
Yes, and I'm spending it
I
trying
do
to
things
make
that are
friends,
worthwhile.
trying to be friendly with everyone, trying to make amends for the wrongs I've done.
I talk to people, Dark. I talk to Firefang a lot.
That's not a camp. That I talk to the other campers. Why are you talking to Firefang so much then?
I don't know. They just seem funny. That's it. Like it's nice because I know that the director's not gonna kill me. That's a safe risk. There's no gamble there. There's literally no gamble in just hanging out with the director because what are they gonna do? Kill you? You get brought back. It's happened a couple of times.
Yes, but if you're not friendly with people, then you're going to get killed because no one's gonna care. No one's not gonna have a connection. It's harder to kill someone when you have a connection with them.
It's harder to kill someone when you have a connection to them.
If it's a
I want
positive
you to
one, then
look around at
yes.
this camp, and I want you to in 3 weeks, in 3 or 4 weeks, I want you to think how those connections held up, Dark. I want you to think. I don't know if you've paid attention to how these kinds of death games affect people, but friendship and gee, I don't know, good faith generally don't hold up. In this game, Dark, it's player versus player. It's not a cooperative game. You need to either survive or kill someone. And killing someone is way too risky for me because like I already like how many votes did I have at the previous trial? Like
3.
6 votes, and I wasn't even the killer that.
You had 3.
Huh?
You had 3.
3 votes? Yeah.
One from me, one from Sylvia, one from Chalubi.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Chaluvi, I'm fine with. He can vote for me all he wants. That's okay. He's like, because at the very least, he isn't pretending to take this seriously. Like he's passing out misinformation, and sure that sucks. But like, he's not like being like, oh wow, I'm so good at this game. It's serious. He's like goofing off and playing music or something. You and Sylvia are like, I don't know. Something about you two bugs me. But the difference between but I haven't had a talk like this with her because I don't think she's gonna kill someone. You seem like you're kind of on the verge or something. You know what I mean? Like maybe you're just one betrayal too deep. Like I already lost Shrimp. What if we lose Neo again? Or not again, but what if we lose Neo? Or me? What's that gonna do to you? What's that gonna do to your friendship and your bonds? And I know I'm sounding like a typical villain here. That's not what I mean to do. I mean to say that like I I know that we all kind of came here expecting this to be a nice summer vacation, a nice camp, if you will. But that's not what it is. And frankly, Dark, you need to stop pretending like that's what it is. Because there isn't room for sleepovers, or for powwows, or for concerts, or for all these things. Or for, frankly, even beach days. I don't know why I went to that. I've learned a bit since then. And I guess what I'll say is this. I just think that you need to stop. You need to take some time away from it all. And just think about what's happened so far. And make a decision from there about where you want to go from here. Because the path you're currently on, Dark, not a pretty one. It ends in either you dying or you killing someone else. And
I'm not gonna kill anyone, Void. I'm not that sadistic or just snapping.
You don't have to be sadistic to kill anyone. You don't have to take pleasure in it. Like, say, for example, shrimp. I don't think
I'm not gonna let Firefang get to me. Void, you're literally talking to the fucking director. The person that is running this.
They do basically nothing just to spur us on. They literally
Put us in a time loop to kill us. To kill us over and over again until somebody had to fucking die. And then they forced Shrimp to kill someone as well.
It was Shrimp's choice to take that deal.
Shrimp's family was on the line. Her family was on the line because of Firefang. Because of the director. Because of all of this.
And that was still a choice. So
It was either Shrimp's family or...
That was a choice. It was maybe one where there was an obvious answer, or like one that was more advantageous. But it was that is still a choice. Hold on.
Keep it cool right now.
I'm so sorry, I'll be right back.
Okay. L. Hi, chat. Give me a second. We just gotta wait for Void for a moment. Teehee. It's okay. You're just standing against the wall. L plus ratio, motherfuckers. I'm enjoying the angsty bullshit that is happening today. Teehee. I love angsty bullshit. Don't you guys too? Like, I love angsty bullshit. I love angsty bullshit. I love angsty bullshit. Not me just waiting for Void because I find it funny.
Professional. I'm sorry. I just had to collect my thoughts.
You're good. Yeah. Alright.
This camp's been getting to me too. I can tell. Been changing.
Yeah.
Starting to get too attached.
Isn't that fine?
Losing sight of actually catching the killer. See, because like if I did actually, here's the thing. Or Damien or whatever. I'm not sure if you're gonna snap and start killing people. That's the thing. If I was sure, I wouldn't tell you anything and then bring a case against you at the next trial. But I don't know. I certainly don't have enough evidence against you to prove anything, given there's been no murder. So I'm just here trying to stage an intervention before something happens.
An intervention?
Yeah. I think you need. I think you need to. You need to stop taking risks. I think.
So you're telling me hanging out with a friend is taking a risk. Talking
Yes.
to people is a risk. Void.
Yes.
That's bullshit logic. That's not logic. That's just isolating yourself from people. That's going to make you snap more.
It's gonna make me snap. I've hung on to my sanity so far, haven't I?
Doesn't seem like it. No.
I think you need to take a look in the mirror a little bit and just consider how you've been acting.
Oh, yeah, talking to people, making friends, huh? Wow, it really does make it seem like I snapped.
I think that it's all. I think this is a front, and and you can. I'll say this, and you can choose to listen or not. It doesn't really matter, but I think that. I take that back. I think maybe for you, part of keeping yourself sane is taking those risks. It's not for me, but if it is for me, for me it would be the stress that would just get to me. I just don't want to have to deal with that. Don't want to have the possibility of something going wrong. But for you, taking those risks might be a good thing. So I might have misjudged you, but I don't think that I'm wrong that you've been having a hard time about everything. And I'm not really, when I'm saying this, I'm not really talking to you right now. I'm talking to the real you that you're trying to pretend you're not. I think you need to, you need to decompress. You need to just try to release some of this pent up anguish that you've kept, because I know these trials have been hard on you. They've been hard on all of us, but especially you. And I think that if you don't take care of yourself, you're going to collapse. And as I've already said, I'm only in this for myself. And so I'm not going to be here, or frankly, I don't know who will be here to catch you now that Shrimp's gone. If you fall. I think that, and I'm just saying, I may not look it, but I've Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. We all good. Um, I heard the canonical Discord noises. I Jeez, I need to step out of this. I don't know why I'm overthinking this too much. I have a problem with that. Dark, I'll give you. I think you need. Hmm. The more I think about it, the less sympathetic I feel for you. And I know you don't need my sympathy, and so that's why I'm not going to try to muster it for you. Dark, I'll give you an ultimatum. You need to stop being involved with this shit.
I don't try to be involved with this shit.
I don't care what you're trying to do or trying not to do. What you need to do is you need to stop.
Do you think I'm trying to be involved with murders and trials and shit?
Did I say I cared if you were trying to do something? Dark, something that I've had to learn the hard way is that sometimes you try your best and it's not enough. And so, Dark, what you need to sit down is you need to decide whether your best is enough to prevent this from happening again. And if not, then you need to commit to it and actually go out there and start killing
Void,
some.
maybe you should try not getting.
Then, at the very least, I won't have to pretend to feel sympathetic for you when you're doing all this stuff.
I'm not looking for your sympathy or anything, Void. I'm just trying to make sure. I'm just trying to not get involved. But you know what? The universe is a horrible thing, and decides, you know what? We're gonna fuck this person over. We're just gonna let them dilly dally with that, dilly dally with this, and accidentally bake a cake with a murderer. Get fucking drugged out on NyQuil and smash a bottle over someone's head.
Mark, I don't know what ever gave you the impression in the first place that the universe was a fair place.
I know it's
But-
not.
Of course you do now, but it sounds like you used to think it was a fair place. And that's something we don't share. I've never had that conception. I think that you... What am I saying? I'm not going to apologize to you because you don't deserve it. I'm not going to pretend that I don't suspect you because you don't deserve it. Okay? And if you are suspicious again, I will still vote for you. I don't care. If you're 15, or if you're, I don't know, depressed or having a hard time with NyQuil, or I don't know, Dark. If you're suspicious, I'm gonna vote for you because I want to catch the killer. I want to do this by any means necessary. Because if I can get out of this game alive, then the ends justify the means, Dark. And if that means that maybe I have on my conscience for the rest of my life having to vote for someone who's innocent and have them be executed rather than myself, yeah, sure, I'll take that. I'll take that. Because then I'll still be alive, Dark.
What happens when you're not?
Hmm?
What do you do then? Wander around the place?
What do you mean?
Question.
Sorry,
What do you do if you die? You literally have no one supporting you at all in this.
I have some people supporting me.
You have Firefang. Firefang. How many of the campers actually trust you,
I'm
Void?
friends with Fluffy Gatto. They're fun.
Oh, where's Kato been then, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe being safe, like I have.
Name another one then, Void. Somebody that's actually been walking around.
I don't know why I'm stooping to your level. Dark, it doesn't matter who supports you or who doesn't if you're right. And if you get there. Okay? And if I can deliver compelling evidence that people will believe, then it doesn't matter if they like
You
me.
brought
I
evidence
got it or
last time to the first trial, and guess what? You were wrong.
because we didn't have very much evidence back then.
Even when we did have enough evidence, you still said it was me.
What do you mean I still said it? You mean like during the first trip?
Yeah, during the first fucking trial. Yes.
Well, riddle me this, Doc. I'm not gonna. Why am I even trying? Yeah, I was wrong. But you're still very suspicious, and it's not my fault that you're very suspicious. That's yours.
Do you think I honestly care about what you're saying to me, Void?
What?
Do you think I honestly care what you're saying? I have been trying my best to redeem myself to as many people as I can. I get it. If some people don't accept it, that's their choice. I get that.
You can redeem yourself. That's what I've been saying like this whole time. You just need to actually redeem yourself and not go to like all of those weaklings over there and beg for sympathy.
I'm not. I'm trying to participate with things.
That's what they're doing to you, Dark. Do you think it's because you have compelling evidence or logic that you are innocent or fine or, I don't know, cute? No. They just feel sorry that you're here and you're having a hard time. And that's all you have, Dark. Sympathy and sympathizers. Right now. Ugh. I've made all the compelling arguments I can. So, Dark. Actually, you know, ever since you got here, you've been annoying me, Dark. You know that? You just been yippering and yappering about friends and, I don't know, paintball. Oh, wow. Look at all this cool stuff. Why would I care? Why would anyone else care? I don't know what your life's been like. We all have a hard time. And
I get that.
you're gonna kill someone, aren't you?
What?
I've seen that look in people's eyes.
What? What look?
I've seen that.
Why would I fucking kill someone?
Because you're sad? Because
Okay,
you're having a hard time?
I might be sad that like my best friend is dead, but that's not gonna drive me to go murder someone.
Mine tends to do that to people. Trauma's weird like that.
Void, I'm not gonna fucking kill someone.
Dark. You can keep saying that, but the only one you're lying to is yourself.
Oh,
I've seen that look, and I know that what this kind of thing does to people.
Void, I'm not gonna go kill
my
someone.
father.
I'm telling you this. I'm not going to go kill someone just because my best friend is dead.
You aren't gonna maybe go out there and I don't know. You know, emotional damage is a lot like physical damage, right?
Ow!
Did that
What?
hurt?
Yes!
Yeah? Do you feel maybe angry at me? Like you
I've been angry at you this entire talk!
Then why don't you... I don't need to make any more compelling arguments. I think you've made the argument yourself.
Oh, so now you're just gonna be like, oh, Dark's gonna go kill people. Oh, yada yada. Dark's gonna go do this. Dark's gonna go do that. I've told you.
Okay, look. I don't... You can keep lying to me, but I know that I'm
my
right.
fuck. You're not right.
Neo's gonna agree with me. See, he's over here. Hey, Neo.
Yes, Jesus, my God, what is it?
I know it's late, but I've been having this little
Oh my
chat with
fucking
Dark.
god.
And okay.
Void keeps on
Running
saying I'm gonna
away,
kill
you're
someone.
scared? Huh?
Void keeps on saying I'm gonna kill someone.
I think he's gonna.
I'm not gonna kill someone, Void.
I think you've certainly had enough trauma to kill someone to make it seem. I don't think. Look, I'll say this much: if you killed someone, I wouldn't blame you.
Oh my fucking god. It's been like this for like an hour,
Neil, what do you think? What do you think about Dark? I think Dark's been. I wanted to have a chat with Dark. You know how Dark's been having like. He's been involved with both murders. He kind of smashed a bottle over someone's head. What do you think's up with our little friend over here?
Well, to be completely honest, like, don't take me wrong, but obviously you have been part of the two murders in some way or another. Not to say that you've been directly in, but you have had connections in both of the murders some way or another.
right? And I'm
To be completely honest, it's not really much of a stretch to see if you would murder, because you've been completely close to becoming like the one voted out. So
You thought I didn't have friends, Dark. You thought I didn't have people who agreed with me. Dark, you're only lying to yourself here. And I'm not here to promote that. I'm here to give you an ultimatum and to say, maybe not the best idea. Because I think, as we've already proven here, There are no sacred cows. People in our cabin are not safe from me in terms of voting. Of course, I would never murder anyone. But now we're back here, back to a good old intervention. What you gonna do now, Dark?
I can still defend myself. I'm on. What? You're literally saying just because, like, I get it. Yeah, I'm not doing the best mentally. I get that. No, I 100% know that. Because my friend is dead. I get that. Nobody is mentally alright after their friend is dead. But knowing I've been involved with these murders and seeing how it's affected people, I'm not gonna go murder someone and then put myself on a chopping block to be murdered. I get it. I fucked up. I know that. I have the right mindset to.
Logic kind of falls out of the window, don't you think?
What?
This kind of stuff happens. So I'm not asking you to prove to me or to or to say, "Oh yeah, I won't do it," or "Oh yeah, I won't do it because of this." I'm not asking that of you. That doesn't make sense to me. What does make sense is what does make sense is actually doing it, because that's what I care about. If you say you don't murder and then murder someone, then I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I'll still vote for you.
Yeah, I know.
So what I'm not asking here here is like an apology or just saying you won't do it, because that doesn't matter to me, and I don't think that matters to Neo, honestly. Because I'm not here like because I'm angry about this. I'm just here because I just want you to know that I think you know what I'm going to say. You need to be careful. That's all.
And Void, if I was to snap, look, you almost got yourself voted out because of all of this, because of all the shit you've been doing. You literally have been.
What have I been doing exactly? Tell me.
Well, okay, you said you didn't go to the beach day or anything. I've been.
Beach day.
You went to the beach day. What other things, Void?
Not really anything.
Right, and you're currently becoming friends with Firefang, the director of all of this.
It's more so just they're an interesting person to talk to. You know, they seem to know literally nothing about anything else except for this camp. So, but I have my own quarrels about voting for me and why that's not a good idea, but I think those are pretty obvious. And Dark, I'm not here um, I'm not here to say that you're dumb or anything like that. I'm not here to say that about anybody. I think you know why voting for me is not a good idea, and why you probably should vote for the actual murderer. Okay?
But you never voted
But
for the actual.
I'm
you
not
voted.
again.
You voted for me during the first trial, and yet you were wrong.
Did I vote for you in the second trial, Dark?
No.
Yeah, I didn't, because I didn't think you killed it. It's nothing personal, really. It's not. It's not like, oh, I hate Dark Phoenix specifically. I just do not think that. I don't know. I think maybe the people in this camp are a little bit softer than those I've been used to dealing with.
Yeah, because most of us are dealing with murders for the first time. Like, you think, like, the ultimate baker or the ultimate musician have dealt with murders before?
Maybe that's why I only get along with some people. Because some people actually have experience dealing with this stuff, like the detective, the duelist, myself. And some people, like you, gotta get used to it, Dark.
I don't
You
want
better
to get.
toughen up. Because it's only gonna get worse from here, Dark.
I don't want to get used to murders and all this. But
Mark, we got so many more weeks. You're like, I don't want to get used to it. You gotta, or you're gonna die. You're gonna get stabbed. Really? I want you to just think about that for a second. I think your main problem was, you just said your main problem, that you're not gonna get used to this. Gotta, Dark. Gotta get used to this. What you gonna do if you don't? Be surprised and shocked and be like, oh my god, I
Concerned.
can't believe that.
my answer is concerned.
You're concerned?
If this continues, I'm going to be concerned that people are actually snapping.
If what continues? The whole camp?
This fucking killing game. Whatever the killing game, the murders, whatever this fucking is.
Uh-huh.
Sure,
Yeah.
might take
people
me
are
a
gonna
bit
snap,
longer
people
to
are gonna
accept
start
it than
snapping.
others, but also, I just don't want to do this. That's why I don't want to murder people. I don't want to murder people because I don't
I
want.
think you're telling the truth. Yeah, I don't want to murder
I've been telling the truth this entire fucking conversation, even though you can't get it through your thick fucking skull.
My skull is not thick. It's actually abnormally thin. You might not know this, Neil, but yeah, I think that. Yeah. Yeah, that's about what I expected from you.
What?
Makes sense.
What are you expecting?
Don't mind me. Just looking through some notes. Oh, I accidentally nabbed this flower. Didn't mean to do that.
You're really feeling the detective role since Kato wasn't here, huh?
I try in his footsteps, but I can't really. After all, I kind of gave up on that whole thing a while ago. Why I went to fucking Among Us. Kind of like it's nice because it just let me practice without having a lot of stakes. It's finally paying off, Neo. It's all finally paying off.
So you say.
Yeah, that's here's hoping. Here's hoping. What do you think of this whole thing, Neo? This death game.
Look.
Who wrote penis on my notebook?
What?
Someone. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that. Someone wrote penis, then a eyebrows, a focusing, smiling face here. Is this you, Dark? Did you write penis here? Okay.
Maybe.
This is how I can tell you're snapping, Dark. It's the first step. I don't know if you've ever studied psychology. People start writing penis. They tend to do that.
That's just Colin trying to make lighthearted of a situation. You literally let me read your notes after the trial.
Yeah. Huh? Repeat that. Sorry.
You let me read your notes after the trial. Trying to make.
I literally cannot hear you right now. Sorry. Repeat that.
Trying to make do a little bit of funny things after the fucking death of a camper. People weren't expecting Shrimp to die. People weren't expecting Shrimp to murder.
But they were expecting someone, right?
They're expecting someone, yes, but Shrimp? The cowboy? The person that's been nice to all of us.
It's so bizarre. People are always like, oh wow, someone's gonna murder. But whenever it's actually someone they know, they're always like really shocked. Which doesn't make sense because of course it's gonna be someone we all know each other here. We're not all strangers at this point. But it's just we're always like, oh yeah, it's gonna happen, but then we're in denial until it actually happens. Some people are. I like to think that I'm not that way, but we all have our flaws. Oh. Tell you what, Dark. This next trial, I'll say this much. I have this potion of harming, or it's not potion of harming, arrow of harming here. So one of your little bullets for your gun. I picked it up somewhere. Doesn't matter particularly where, but Dark, think of this as a symbol of my trust. After this trial, if you're not implicated, if you're free, then I'll hand this back to you, Dark, and you could know that I'll probably not vote for you unless you literally admit to the murder. But if I don't give it back to you, you're still on the chopping block, Dark.
Lloyd,
And believe me, I don't want you to be there.
Lloyd, I don't
That's
need
why
your
I'm-
trust.
You don't need my trust.
If you don't trust me, then just say it. I don't need you to do all this shit and be like,
You
oh,
think, like, I don't know if you know how trust works, but it's not exactly something that's static. It's gonna change. Like, I'm not like sitting here like, yes, this person I've never met before, I do not trust them, and this will never ever change. No. If you earn my trust, you earn my trust. If you don't, you don't. Dark, I think you think that I'm acting illogically, and you don't deserve what I'm talking to you about right now. But I just want to knock that out of your head a little bit. Dark, what I'm saying right now and what I'm doing right now is not because I hate you personally, or I think that I don't like your hairstyle, or I don't know, I'm homophobic or something like that. I'm not homophobic, just letting you guys know that. But I I'm saying all this because of what you've done. So I want you to know that if you do something that earns my trust, I will let you know, and I'll stop bugging you and all that. And I know you might be like, well, what does your trust matter? It matters because of this. Like, I want, I want you to remember back to the previous trials. I've talked a lot. It's not the thing I'm most proud of, but I think it's probably for the best because I'm one of the main people who talks and actually tries to solve this murder, except for, apart from, like, some others, and there's a bunch of people here who are just like, oh my god, there's a murder, we need to catch the murderer, but they never do anything. I actually do things, Dark. And a lot of people here are pretty weak-minded and just kind of follow whatever the group's saying. And me trusting you matters because I don't want to accidentally lead the group into voting for you and being wrong.
you already tried to lead the group into that.
I did, and I was wrong, but I'm still not giving up on that. It's it's literally, it's everything I do and say is empirical. Like, it's based on empirical evidence. I'm not like, I don't know. This isn't like just like an opinion of mine. This is just like what I've seen and what I do. Um, you have a carrot. Why not? A bunch of them. Um, hmm. Have you two seen Betsy around here ever since?
Yeah, she's in her
Yeah.
stable.
Okay. That's awesome. Ah. Ark, tell me a little bit about that bracelet you have on.
I sure,
What's it for?
me and my boyfriend have matching ones. He has one that's black and red, and I have the blue and orange one.
Your boyfriend. Okay. Dark, I think I figured out a way to maybe let you know what I think. You care a lot about your boyfriend, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. And you think he'd be sad if you died here, right?
Right. Yes.
And you don't and okay. So I want you to think what is it you can do that'll make it least likely that your boyfriend will be sad, okay? Maybe that'll incentivize you a little bit to take less risks and to be a little bit less carefree, okay? I don't know. I don't know what to do with you. Honestly, I don't. It's just a troublemaker. A killjoy, if you will. And you just you just need to you need to you need to straighten up before bad things happen, okay?
I'm leaving. I don't fucking care.
I'm not trying to be the deliver. Hey, dog, what you doing? You're running away? You scared?
No.
Having a little chat?
No, I'm tired of this.
You're tired?
You're literally using my boyfriend just to get your point straight.
I am, because I think that's the best thing to do right now.
Void, if I'm going to...
There are no sacred cows.
Yeah, no shit. Void, I'm telling you this now and I'm telling you this later. People don't trust you. Even, hey, Neo and Sylvia made a deal saying that if we couldn't find the murder, we would vote you. So maybe rethink your trust. Maybe think about that.
Kind of funny, actually.
You literally have
I'll
groups.
Have a little chat with Neo after that.
You're literally having groups behind your back talking about voting you out.
That's pretty funny, actually.
No,
that's pretty funny, actually.
Void.
What?
You're not gonna have many people behind your back.
Okay. I'll say this much, Dark. No matter how many people you have talked to, or about maybe killing me or whatever, it doesn't matter, Dark. Whether I'm here or not, I'm still right. You'll see. Maybe you already see. I do not think I'm wrong. Firefang, my Bernstein has been found. I'll choose to ignore that. Yeah. So, whether I'm here or not, I'll still be right. When I die, because God knows I'll die here, however much I'm trying to prevent it, my words will stick with you. And I'll let you know what to do, okay? I need you... Remember the arrow, remember your boyfriend, and remember what happens if you do something wrong, okay? Do we have an agreement? I think I've said everything I have to. I'm gonna be back in the cabin. I'm probably not gonna fall asleep because that's a risk too. But you're gonna go do whatever you want, I guess. Can't stop you. Doesn't work like that around here. But if... Don't blame me when you come crying back to me, saying I was right and that you were wrong, okay? And you can go and talk to however many imaginary friends you have, or think about your boyfriend who's not actually here. It won't change your situation. Good night, Damien.
Fuck that. Fuck all of that. Oh my fucking god. Fucking god. Shrimp?
Oh, hey, Dark.
Hey. What you
I,
up to?
Nothing much. I might have been, eavesdropping on a certain conversation.
Wait, the conversation in Orange Cabin, I'm guessing? What's the other cabins
right.
asleep?
I don't trust that. Void fella.
I don't
I
either.
don't know. Come sit with me, Dark. It's a pretty night out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry he said all that to you.
It's
You didn't deserve to hear all that.
it's fine. It's I just kind of wish things were, even though at the beginning Nia was kind of an ass and Wood was annoying as hell. I just kind of wish it was how it was like before we found out it was a killing game.
Yeah. It doesn't even seem that long ago, you know?
It was like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Dark, um, oh, I wanted to say I'm sorry.
Hmm?
You know, I should never have dragged you into the baking the cake. Um, I should have never let that happen. You didn't deserve to be there.
I was curious and still wanted to go.
I know, but I should have stopped you. And part of me knew that something was gonna happen, and part of me knew I was gonna die. I think I just wanted to spend one more normal night with you before everything went to hell.
It was fun baking that cake though.
Yeah. One hell of a cake, huh?
Yeah.
Dark. Keep a rifle by your side.
I already do.
Good on you. Just keep an eye out for everything. I really do not trust that void.
Most people don't.
I don't know. Something about him is just off. Maybe it's just me and my brain suspecting people, but I don't know. It just I don't know.
Neither do I. I mean, I get it, he's done stuff. He's helped with, well, Among Us games, but
Yeah.
it's
What
weird.
Among Us got to do with a camp murder game, you know? He's saying all this stuff like, oh, I know what I'm doing because I'm Among Us. Like, shut up, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
I hate that game.
I mean,
Minecraft's better.
I'm just, I guess I'm more upset that he brought my boyfriend into all of this.
That was messed up.
Alright.
You'll get out of here. I know you will. You got a fighting spirit in you. You'll see him again. I know you will.
I hope so. I really do hope so. I think I'll make it, but also it's the fact of anyone can kill anyone.
Unfortunately, that's just it. But like I said, you got a fighting spirit.
Alright.
Just keep that rifle on you. You know,
I will.
don't let anyone tear you down.
Alright.
You got this. I believe in you. It's a matter of friendships should have never been made. You know, Void's right in that sense, where we're all making friends here and we're all just trying to get along, trying to get through this, but someone's got to kill.
Alright.
Fortunately, it was me last time, but I'm not around to keep that going as a traitor.
Alright.
I don't even know if that role will get passed on or not, but if it does, there's just another me out there. But I don't think the other traitor is gonna be as, I don't know, open as I was.
Right. I've been trying my best to stay on people's good sides, even with being involved. I know I couldn't be on everybody's good side. I understand that. But Roy just kept on throwing one thing and then another at me.
Void's like a rattling snake, you know?
Right.
You wanna know why a snake starts to rattle?
Why?
Because he's scared. That's all it is. He's fighting, he's saying all these words, because he's scared too. Hell, everyone's scared. I don't think I have a reason to really be scared no more, but that's all it is, you know? Everyone's just fighting for their chance to survive.
Right. Right.
And you gotta fight too. Like that.
I don't think I could punch through a
See?
ghost, to be fair, so...
Nah, I didn't even know I could do physical damage. It's crazy, you know? Didn't know I could interact with the mortal plane. Shit's crazy. You know, being a ghost is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. And I
Yeah.
haven't even seen that, Pixel fella, you know, after I, So, like, I think that's gonna be the craziest thing.
Right. And am I the
Oh.
only one that knows you're alive? Well, not alive, but a ghost around here?
I think so. I mean, I think Cryptic saw me. I will say, I was peeking at the sleepover, just seeing what y'all were doing, and I think that janitor spotted me.
I
And
mean,
kind of freaked out.
If Star sees you, I don't think it's too bad. I think Star will stay
Nah,
quiet.
Yeah, I think it starts on me. It's fine.
I think they'll stay quiet.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't really matter if I'm seen. I think I left the camp with a good word with everyone. You know,
Yeah.
Didn't kill out of anger, kill out of. Well, everyone knows my sob story. Don't need to tell my story again.
Right.
But I don't know. I think it's weird. I think I can show myself to certain people. You know, I show myself to you because, you know, I feel like you're the one person I can talk to that won't be like, you're a murderer, you're an awful person, you know.
Right.
You know, I was going to try and show myself to the rest of Orange Cabin, but I don't want to talk to Void after that. And I don't even know how Neo would react to seeing me.
I don't know how Neo would feel. I mean, I've stayed quiet, but I know if Mick found out, Mick would probably want to talk to you. I mean, if everybody found out, they'd probably want to talk to you.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just kind of see what happens. Not gonna lie, it takes a lot of energy out of me to even make myself visible.
Oh.
That's why I'm not around as much, but
that's fair.
Just know someone's always backing you up. Even if it's a spooky ghost, I'm gonna be here for you when
Thanks,
I can.
Shrimp.
Of course, no. I think you should be heading on back to cabin. It's late. Don't drop your bracelet this time, all right?
Right.
No more you being in trials.
Right. I'm probably not gonna go back to Orange Cabin after that talk with Void.
Take a walk around. You know, here, have some eggs. Why not? You know.
Thanks.
No, I got chicken the other day. I didn't think anything else could see me, and then a chicken came up to me. That shit's crazy. It's in the stable. You should go see it.
That's where that chicken came from.
Yeah, it's my little chicken. He's pretty cool.
Aww.
Betsy's in there too. I think Betsy can see me too, and that shit's crazy.
Betsy's been doing well.
I saw. Thank y'all for taking care of her.
No problem.
Well, I think you should at least take a little bit of a walk around, calm yourself down.
All right.
I'll see you around, Doc. All right.
All right. See ya, Shrimp.
All right. See ya.
The fuck? What's up, Neo?
You doing okay?
Yeah.
Clearly not, because of the talk. I was clearly there.
Hmm. Did you?
Just off the page. A little. I know it was underhanded how Void used your significant other against you.
Yeah,
But on the other hand, he's also right in some way.
I know. I know. It's more the sense of the way he brought it, the way he the demeanor he gave during it was unsettling to me.
I'd have to agree with that too. He's very blunt about it.
Yeah, and I told him most people don't. Most people in this like camp haven't dealt with death like this before. All of us came here expecting summer camp, not murder.
I mean, yeah, most of them are, but a few of them are like the doctor, me. I don't know if Void has experienced that. Most likely he has.
Most likely video game type things, but of course Kato as well, but that's
But they ain't here.
but that's it, really. The rest of us haven't dealt with that. Sure, paintball can get super competitive and we'll scream profanities at each other. And like people get hurt, but it's very uncommon for people to die during it. I might have played in a couple hundred tournaments, but nobody just dies due to it.
You know, you and I are quite the same.
Hmm?
Both of us are competitive. We've competed in multiple tournaments. Although there are many differences.
Hmm.
But look, Doc. For one thing, I am quite frustrated that you mentioned our thing with Sylvia.
Yeah, I was just kind of pissed off, I guess.
The fact that now I have to go deal with a Void it pisses me off quite a lot.
I guess we're both dealing with them.
He'll be fine with me. It's not like look, from day one I've said that my only goal is to get out of here. Not by murdering, but by other ways. Whether that is escaping through a plot loophole somehow, or just surviving till the end. That is my goal. If anyone else survives with me, great. I don't mind.
I think
But look,
that's another thing we have in common. We're both wanting
hmm,
to get out of here, just not by murder.
yeah, there are a lot. As Void said, there's a lot of weak-willed people. Uh, I don't. He's. I. But judging by his character, I don't think he's weak-willed. However, I feel like he would do a murder for a motive.
Right.
Same thing with you, Dark.
Hmm?
Even though we have our alliance, if all the evidence points to you, I will not hesitate to vote you out to ensure my own safety.
That's completely reasonable.
And obviously, you would do the same.
Correct. It's more the fact of, even though the evidence, yes, there was evidence pointed to me, but it had been cleared. Void still
Hmm.
trying to get people to vote for me during the first trial.
That's why in both trials, although the first one I was kind of fell asleep, I didn't vote for you.
Alright,
There was still the benefit of the doubt.
alright. And so far we're 2 for 2. We've been correct during both trials.
But let's say if there is one that we get wrong, will you be able to handle that burden on your shoulders?
I don't know, honestly.
it's a very tough burden to handle. I've can't say it. But knowing that someone died because of you is it's life changing, really. It can completely change a person 180 degrees. So if any of us, if any of, let's, even if the next murder we get wrong, that might cause a lot of people to snap, knowing that they have the blood of an innocent person on their hands.
Right, right. I really don't want to go back to our cabin tonight. Fuck. Avoid. I try my best not to get angry during this whole thing, but that pissed me off. That genuinely pissed me off.
Yeah, I probably would have shot him.
I kept my cool and didn't shoot.
Maybe you should have shot him for once. He hit you under the belt with that comment about your boyfriend.
It's bullshit. Yeah.
Mm. I mean, will the other captains let you in?
I'm probably just gonna stay up. I've been doing that most nights recently.
All right then. Are you sure you'll be okay?
I'll be fine.
All right then. I trust that nothing will happen to you and you won't do anything
I'm
out
not
of
gonna do
order.
anything stupid.
All right then. Have a good night then.
You too.
Thought I might find you here.
What do you
I'm not going
want?
to torment you. I just wanted to say that comment about your boyfriend was underhanded. And I take back nothing of what I said, but your boyfriend's not involved with this, and I should not have brought him into that. I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sorry. I know you don't want to hear it, but there's been a lot happening, that I don't think I'm quite at liberty to talk about right now. That's been influencing my judgment. I've been a little bit not myself recently, and I snapped. And I realized that if anything, if I want you to not snap, I should not snap at you. But that said, I don't think anything I said was logically incorrect. So I'm not going to apologize to you, but I will say that I will say that maybe I went a little bit too far tonight. Good night.
Good night.
Dark.
uh, oh, you really did think I'd fucking snap at this point? Oh, I mean, seriously. Who wouldn't snap at this point? Like, come on. It's a killing game. Sure, yes. Putting on a little bit of a mask, a fake smile, for say. Sure. Fun times. Yes, fun times. Keeping a smile on my face. Trying to act like acting like, oh, everything's gonna be fine. We all can be hopeful for something. What is there to be hopeful for? Most of us are gonna die. Sure, yes. I don't want to die. I'm not going to murder either. But I'm not gonna have my blood on somebody else's hands. Sure, yeah, I get it. I've broken the rules too. Sure, yes. The thrill being pushed off the top of that lighthouse. The thrill to be pushed into the fucking water and almost killed Sure. Yes, I was snapping even before the first trial. Shrimp's death was the final point. Am I willing to murder? No. Not going that low. But I'm willing to make this killing game more interesting. That's why joining Killjoys is a good idea. Helping out with Notabine is a good idea. Killjoys make some noise, I guess. What else is there to say? My boyfriend knows I'm at this camp. Doesn't know what the fuck is going on. My best friend is dead. I caused the death of 2 people on accident. Oh, yeah, no, I did cause the death of 2 people. If I hadn't smashed the bottle over, you know, 001's head, Pixel would still be alive because Pixel wouldn't have blamed me for the fucking murder. And then Trip wouldn't have tried to kill Pixel. Well, killed Pixel, I guess. I don't know. It's a fucking constant loop of things. It's gonna be motive after motive. Trying to get someone to actually do it. I'm not hopeful. I'm determined. If somebody's gonna fight fire with fire, I'm gonna fight back. Gotta make sure it's gonna be a challenge to kill me. Even Firefang couldn't kill me in that situation. Pushing me off the top of that fucking building. I still made it to the water. I still survived. And what? It was to make an example? Example out of what? Oh, shouldn't hurt the camp director? Don't hurt the camp director, my fucking ass. It's fucking bullshit. It's bullshit. All of this is bullshit. Everyone's gonna snap. I can't stop that. I can't watch from the sidelines as much anymore. I actually have to do something soon. I have to actually... Because everybody's not going to be here forever. I mean, one of these days, someone super important is going to die. Somebody's going to kill people. Kill more people. And they're going to go for the people that we need. Because if we get rid of the people that we need, then then we're not going to have the people. They're going to get away with murder. Sure. Yeah, I get it. I've messed with crime scenes. I've been involved in murders. First one... but the second one was a weak moment of weakness. That's what my dad used to say. Anything that's not up to standards for ultimates is a moment of weakness. I'm just... The ocean's nice at night. Peaceful. Calm. I wish that's how the camp stayed, though. Okay, hi chat. Dark here. Wanted to say thank you all for joining in for lore today. Definitely was a lot of fun, 100%. Hope you guys enjoyed some of the beginnings of angsty lore here. Teehee. Yeah. Also, I'm excited for the future. Damien is going to be very fun for the future of Campground Despair. Which is gonna be great. So I'm gonna send you guys to Chalubi since he's being a little guy. He's being a little guy. Also, I'm gonna go mod because I'm like that sometimes, and I go and mod. So he's building fucking Legos. He's building Legos. Oh my gosh, he's building Legos. Okay, chat. I won't be back tomorrow unless if I do a really early stream and you know, what if I try doing a cooking stream tomorrow? What if I actually try doing one? We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Anyways, chat, hope you all have a fantastic day, night, or wherever you are, and I will see you all at some point. Peace out, chat.